I'm Libra. Welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your July 2022 love reading. Thanks to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get to all that, we actually pull some oracle cards with some additional insights after the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, and on the right side we have the Cosmic Tarot. Also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as the energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Three of Staves. So this is actually Aries energy here, which is your opposite sign of relationships and partnerships. So it could just be saying that you guys might have accomplished some things in other areas of your life, and now you felt like you were ready for that relationship to come in, right? Now, I don't necessarily feel like this was you guys actively pursuing it necessarily, but just feeling like, okay, you're open and receptive to having it come to you. All right, past energy on their side. We have the Three of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So interesting here, because what I'm really getting with these first two energies is a pretty independent streak in this person too, because I think of the Three of Cups as like spending time with friends or possibly even siblings, just long-standing connections. The Ten of Pentacles is building up their finances, right? And with that Ten of Swords, I feel like this is saying that they too might have wanted to end that cycle and possibly enter into a connection, but this seems to have hit them a lot more abruptly than it did on your side, right? It doesn't look very comfortable, especially in this deck, the Ten of Swords. All right, present energy on your side, we have Fortune, which is the equivalent to the Wheel of Fortune, which is also in Aries, so a lot of 7th house energy for you guys so far. And we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, again, these could just be more signs that you might be getting as far as, hey, maybe you're listening to music and you get these messages that come your way, or just in your dream world or something along those lines, or you might be getting these signals that are just calling to you that it might be the right time to actually enter into a connection. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Tower. So yeah, again, it looks like you guys might be on similar paths in a certain way, but this definitely seems to be hitting this person in a lot more of a abrupt way for sure, right? Like this looks like gentle energy on your side, whereas for them, I mean, those first two cards were great, but then you had that Ten of Swords and you had the Tower, right? So it could just be saying that this person's being nudged toward a relationship as well, just possibly not in as comfortable of a way, to put it lightly. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Eight of Staves. So yeah, this is an energy of communication for sure, Sagittarius energy, and especially for you guys, Sagittarius energy does represent a third house communication. So this could just be saying that you guys might actually be reaching out to this person, you know, seeing where things are going between the two of you. Can be through social media, because with the birds there, it makes me think of the long distance type of communication. So I don't feel like you guys would necessarily be in the same space, but looks like there's going to be a lot of communication in the future. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, I feel like this is just them regaining their balance after all the chaos energy that we saw come their way in the past and the present. Looks like they're just getting balanced, you know, being at peace with what's going on. And the good thing is we do see their body language. They are looking in the direction of the cards on your side. But yeah, definitely looks like their journey was a lot less comfortable than the one yours was. But looks like you guys are ending up in similar paths. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Four of Cups. So this is actually a Cancer energy here. So yeah, this could be going on with what I was saying there too, where maybe you've accomplished things in other areas of your life. Because for you guys, Cancer energy is your 10th house of career and social status, right? So it could just be saying you might have built up other areas of your life, but found that when it came to love, you might have found that that was lacking, right? The Four of Cups energy is an energy of disappointment. And bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Princess of Swords. So yeah, this could just be a person that in general might just be a bit closed off to love, right? So now if they're getting similar messages to the ones that you're getting, it might be a little bit harder for it to get through to them, right? So that could be why the universe might have knocked a little harder to get their attention there. But yeah, it looks like this is just this person. They might be very logical, practical, right? Possibly not too tapped into their emotions. All right, so moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Moonlight deck here. I did pre-shuffle this deck before we started recording, and what I'm going to be looking for here is unspoken messages from you to them and then from them to you. Initially, I'll be looking for jumpers, but if I shuffle for a while without anything coming up, I'll actually just put the deck down and pull cards that way, but we'll see what we get. All right, and that doesn't want to go back in the deck for your side, and for their side, let's see what we get. All right, and this does want to go back on their side. So let's see. For your side, we have regrets. Okay, it says I should have, I could have, I would have. Interesting there, because maybe you might have wished, well, the Four of Cups energy, I will say, at the bottom of the deck seems to maybe point to that energy, right? Where maybe you figure, oh, maybe I should have put more energy toward this area of my life in the past, right? But aside from that, I was going to say, it looks like this person's getting hit with some regret energy. But yeah, I can see where maybe you're thinking back to, okay, maybe the opportunities were there, but I was just so focused on other things at the time, right? And then let's see what we have on their side. All right, we have letter. It says, I will be writing you a message. So yeah, not the most groundbreaking thing there, but that could even be what the Princess of Swords energy is for some of you, where it could just be saying that they want to reach out, right? After going through these epiphanies, which again seem to have hit a lot harder for them than it did for you. But could be them coming to reach out toward you. This is the equivalent of the Page of Swords energy in traditional tarot, and if we think about that artwork as well, their stance usually seems a little uncomfortable, right? Like they're not too comfortable with the sword, which represents communication. So yeah, it could just be one of those things where they might be thinking about coming forward and expressing themselves to you. All right, so lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation as far as I pre-shuffled this one as well, but here we're just looking for a single card with general advice to wrap up with. All right, and that doesn't want to go back in the deck, so let's see what you got. Okay, we have regeneration. All right, there's the artwork, and the number is 46. So yeah, like I said, this does look like there is that opportunity for you guys to get back on track. Again, looks like their energy, the universe had to knock a lot harder to get through to them than to you, but like I said, for some of you, this could be your energy on the right, to be fair. But yeah, this looks like a much harsher road than that one, for sure. Let's see what it says. Okay, the relationship message says the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. So yeah, pretty positive message there. Like I said, it looks like you guys are ending up on the same path. Just looks like one path was a lot more comfortable to get there than the other. But hopefully that resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.